So it is day 37 of Milwordy. Week 6 is the start. And yesterday was pretty good with my numbers. I got caught up with a few things, and now it's the end of the workday, so I'm going to try to get some other words done, and I'll be back to normal and make up for last week. Wish me luck.
So I kind of forgot to record for like the next 3 days, so I'm using this time as a voiceover. And yes, it also me dyeing my daughter's hair in fast time. So on the 7th, I was able to write / critique over 5,500 words. It was 6,800 words on the 8th, and on the 9th, it was 5,000 words. And I'm really happy with that progress. Wouldn't change that for anything. I just gotta kind of stay up on it on the weekend. But with this worldwide write-a-thon, which is this weekend, I realize I also need to take a nap with the timing. So with that, let's get back to the worldwide write-a-thon recording.
So I just finished an awesome chat with Lizelle Sandberry Devasha, also known as Grapefly, and author Angela Ann, and as well Jessica Williamson joined us, which was really awesome. So if you missed that, you can find it on my channel under the live streams or past streams, I think is what it is. And I'm going to continue this worldwide write-a-thon. I think starting with chatting, it really helped me get pumped up so that I can start outlining my story a little bit better than I already have, because it needs some work. But yeah, with that, it is day 40 of Milwordy, and I haven't written a thing today. Look what's going on. I'm sprinting with Charlie. I haven't written any words yet because I keep on Instagramming, and now I'm doing this for the vlog. So, yay. So, yeah, sprinting will be good because I will at least sprint like 10 minutes once I set my phone up to switch my camera around for this chat. So, but I'm really excited tonight, and I'm glad I took that nap this afternoon. I needed it.
Here is the regular overview of my spreadsheet. So we're in October right now, and I'm really happy with the setup. As you see, my week 6 goal is well over my, my total is well over my week 6 goal, but we're about to go into the numbers. I did write more and edit more than I critiqued this week. I did a lot of work, free writing, definitely really happy with the way I divided my time. Now, here's what I want to show you. If we take the average for this month and multiply it by 12 days, because that's how far we've gone, we're at 64,500 roughly. Well, if you go down to my October total, I'm at 62,746. That's not cool. That where I kind of need to be for the month is not where I'm at currently. It's over where I'm at. I still need to get there, but I wondered by how much. So we're only like 1,700 off. Oh, here I am doing the math. Sorry. I'm only about like 1,770, so we'll just round it up to 1,800 words off, and that's fine. So now on my main page, the grand total, if we go look and see where I'm at for 42 days so far, the total says 230,000, whereas my total is 233,000. So even though I'm down for the month in the negative, like I'm writing under, for Milwordy total, I'm where I need to be. My other favorite chart right now is this Milwordy at a glance chart by the month. And as you see, that big dark blue section, that's the critique words. And I'm trying to slowly shift to where I'm writing and editing and outlining my own work more than I'm reading others. Because honestly, yes, reading is making me, critiquing, reading critically is making me a better writer, but I'm not going to be able to put that writing to practice unless I actually write, unless I actually edit my own work or edit my outline or what have you. So I think it's really important to have other goals than just the numbers as a whole. So now let's go look at my other favorite chart. And actually, now that I look at this, I want to change the chart. So I'm going to make this more that percentage chart that I have on my other one instead of this like numbers total chart. So I'm doing the quick analysis link. I'm clicking on other charts, and then I jump up to all charts and I click the that button, whatever it is, the stacked columns, but it's the next one where it's 100% stacked columns. That's the chart that I want / need, and I think it really helps break down to make sure that I'm increasing my writing and editing like I want to. Remember, that's actually, I think that's more like a third goal. I got a lot of sub goals in this project. I'm looking at this from multiple angles to make myself feel better in case I don't reach the final numbers. So just relabeling the top where it's going to be area breakdown, because that was just the best number I could come up with. Well, best title I could come up with. And as you can see, my critical reading has gone down, and my editing and my outlining and writing itself has gone up. So percentage wise comparison. So I really like that. But now let's go to that other chart that I actually created, I think, since last time, where I have my breakdown of my writing and editing added together. So over here you can see my numbers are doing okay, but if you remember last time, they were in the green for September. Now it's in the red because I decided to change my total and go crazy and try to shoot for that 750,000 of writing, because I know I am increasing my writing each month now, my writing, outlining, editing, working on my own stuff instead of critiquing other people's work. So that's my secondary goal, and I'm keeping it crazy. I'm for some reason, if I see green, I don't want to see green. I want to see red to push myself harder. Except I can tell you right now, even though I'm green for September for double Milwordy as a whole, that double mayhem goal, I don't plan to change that. I'm going to leave it at 2 million because I know my limits and I don't think we need to push past them. So with that, I'm going to kick it off to myself to do the outro.
Oh, what a week 6 has been, and this is the very end. I did not record as much as I normally do, but that's okay. That just means it's a shorter video, so we're alright. I did have to take notes of how to do this outro because so much happened. So the first thing that happened was the Worldwide Write-a-thon, and if you saw my icon picture and was like, what is she wearing? Watch the costume party for the Worldwide Write-a-thon and you'll see what I'm talking about. I am going to link to the playlist down below in case you missed it. The ones I was specifically in was, I did the chat number 2 on my channel. Hopefully you saw that. And that was on 9 a.m. Eastern time on October 10th. Then on October 10th night, at 10 p.m. Eastern, I was on chat number 12 with Charlie Dorset, and we had a full Brady Bunch house. Okay, actually, I think we might have missed the maid in the Brady Bunch, or is the mom, whoever's the bottom middle square. We were missing them. And then I was also on Sako Tumi's channel for a sprint on the 11th of October, and that was sprint number 17. And then that night I was on Jessica's channel for the costume party at 7 p.m. and that's where you'll get the hint of where the hat came from. Since Worldwide Write-a-thon, I learned some things about myself. One, it's not as easy to write as much as I thought it was, but I still got a good schedule, and I'm feeling pretty good with where I am at with Milwordy. As you can tell, I'm not worried about my numbers right now. But just this evening, on October 12th, I got a notice about Keylin Rivers' premiere of her latest video about how she's prioritizing AuthorTube over writing, and she talks about priorities and what works for her, and really just what is your own definition of success. Don't worry about other people going, well, how you're not a writer. No, everyone's a writer if they write. It's just whether you're an author. Because she did bring up a point of like, listen, if most of your revenue is coming from YouTube, you're not really a full-time author then. So I definitely see her point there. But she was bringing up priorities and organizing it, and over the weekend period that she covered, she was even talking about how she had this plan of how work was going to be for her for the weekend, but ended up changing, and that's okay. We have to be flexible with our schedules, kind of cut ourselves a break. Like if our body's telling us, hey, let's go do something fun to breathe, go do something fun and breathe. But it got me thinking, what is my priorities? And I realize I have what I hope my priorities are, and then I have what it's kind of become. And that was a tough realization. And I'm actually a little teary-eyed thinking about it right now. But wow, I didn't realize it was going to be this hard. My priorities, what I would like them to be, I'll do that first, is number 1, family. Number 2, work. Number 3, Milwordy / writing. And then number 4 is myself. And everything. And I would say maybe YouTube might fall into the Milwordy, because vlogs really don't take that much time for me. It's kind of nice that it's not taking that much time, and I edit as I go. But even though that's my goal, I realized that right now my priorities actually look like this. Number 1, work. Number 2, Milwordy / writing. Number 3, self. And number 4, family. And I'm not okay with that. So I think there's going to be some changes in the future. Because as knowing how my future is going to be, and with family and stuff like that, and work and how that's going to affect the family, I need to make sure I have my priorities in order the way they should be. And I think I'm going to start putting up my laptop more, which means my numbers are going to drop. But there's going to be a time where they will go up too. So, this video kind of took a vulnerable, dark turn. I didn't mean to, but let me know how you're doing, how your priorities are going. I really want to continue this conversation of evaluating our priorities in ourselves and making sure we're aware of what we're doing. And also, have you had anyone tell you like their definition of success, and they're kind of judging you because you're not meeting their definition of it, but you're happy with yours? I'm interested to see what y'all are dealing with. But, well, please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to continue this vlog journey with me. And yeah, it's gonna be okay. And if you're going through tough times, realize that maybe it just takes some priority shifts, if that's the source of where the stress is. So I hope things are going well with you, and if you do have this heart-to-heart with yourself, you realize what your goals are more closely aligned to what you're going through at this time. So I hope the best for all of you. Bye.